So you ready?
Yeah.
Oh, you recording?
Yeah.
Okay. You gotta get closer to me?
No.
No?
No, because it's a full body, right?
Yeah, but so you can see like me sweating.
Oh.
So I'm not sweating just yet. Oh. Still talk to like normal.
No, this is going to be on video, though. Can't tell you my deepest, darkest secrets if we're on video.
I have a secret for you.
Oh, you know what would be good?
What?
If we talked about what you want from this experience, so that way you have it on video. You know what I mean?
Hold me to my shit.
Yeah, there you go. That way you can be accountable.
Hold me to my business. My goal for the experience is to change everything about myself. I want to change my voice. I want to change my height. I want to change my health.
Height? You can change
Yeah, I
your
don't know
height.
if I can do that, but
Okay.
nah. I need to lose all of this. All this right here.
Evidence A.
I'll need to fix my leg from the horrendous ACL and other damages. Tear,
Other damages. Say it.
meniscus, and MCL. If I can do a complete recovery after not having done any, what is it called? I want to say physical labor. What is it?
PT. Physical
Rehab.
therapy. Okay.
Any rehab for the past 2 years? 2 years and 4 months? 2 years and 3 months. So, my lower back hurts already while walking. I've been not even a good 2 minutes down the road. We should probably walk in the street because this is complicated going up and down. But, yep, tired already, sweating already. I don't like this.
I hate it here.
But, just want to be a different person. Definitely not the same guy. And not just the fat. I'm not trying to just get rid of the fat. I also just want to feel better. I want to do everything that I always wanted to do. In terms of like being physically apt to do it. Just maybe not doing it in terms of like sports or whatever. So, like my legs already cramping up. Everything.
So you want to change your mentality too with this?
Yes. I want to, by next year, or by the end of this year, find a mental routine or rhythm for working out. Or for working on myself. And then by next year, this same time, I want to be significantly better with my leg, regardless of where my weight's at. And then by December of next year, I want to have lost all this weight. And then by this time, 2 years from now, so we've gone 6 months, a year, year and a half, 2 years. So 2 years from now, I want to be able to completely be back to where I was from the beginning, minimum. That's where I want to be at. But I want to be on a much better diet. Personal choice. Not even like a following this to be healthy. I don't know if you can see me straining already. Well, I'm struggling. It's not even that far. How you feeling?
I feel fine.
You see the problem? I get outside and walk more than you do, and I'm dying. I'll just be chilling. She'd be like, I'm gonna lay in bed all day and then get up and run a 5-mile marathon.
No.
Just because.
Absolutely
Just
not.
because you feel like it. She's like, you know what? I'm gonna go to Buc-ee's and walk around all day, and that's to be equivalent to 3 miles.
That's true.
Then I'm gonna hop up, go to the mall, walk another 5 miles in there, just roaming around through stores.
That's true. I do walk a lot in the mall.
Then I'm gonna go play tennis at the park,
Oh,
which is over there by the way.
is the racket still there?
No, look at someone got it down. I can't even straighten my back because my lower back hurts, not my upper back. All right, turn the camera towards my hips. I'm doing this weird little shake, shimmy, waddle because it makes my back hurt a little bit. Because it hurts really bad, like really bad. All I'm gonna walk to the park right over there. So it sucks. So before we go, I've got guys. I say guys, that just means me. I ain't planning on sharing this video. I mean, if it happens to share, cool, but it's for me. So look here, me. You suck. You sucked on this day. You sucked specifically today. I don't want to walk all the way around there because that's just like long for no reason. I know it's shorter going that way, but at the same time, I don't want to cut through the grass either. So we go this way. Let's do better. Sorry, the camera stopped being on me at some point.
No, probably not.
No, you turned it that way. That hurt going up. I'm not exaggerating. That actually hurt going up. Everything hurts. Everything hurts.
Oh, excuse me.
I need to work on myself. Work on myself. I need to get walking now. So first, for a good minute, every day, I'm gonna do my best to walk all the way over here, walk a full lap around the track, and come back. That's the minimum we have to do every day. Minimum. The whole like working on building my leg muscle and losing the body weight. 5 push-ups, 5 sit-ups. Every other day. Except for Saturday. Except for Saturday. Except for the Sabbath. Say it that way. Except for the Sabbath. Amen. That's what the Sabbath likes to do. When we get up here, show the trail, please. I'm not gonna go do that today. I'm just gonna go up here. But that's the pathway.
It's roughly a mile.
What?
The whole track,
The track is a mile?
roughly.
Roughly. Is it over roughly or under roughly?
Over, I think.
Really? So it counts as 1 mile every day. As y'all can see, I'm sweating to death. Also, it's not even that hot outside.
It's pretty hot outside, actually.
Yeah, it's not that bad compared to that. I'll try to stop until I get there. Because my lower back is killing me. Gotta make it to the middle. Gotta make it to the middle. My lower back hurts so bad. Oh, I can't even bend over to this butterfly.
We probably should have stretched before we walked over here.
Nope, 'cause where I was at before, I could have walked all the way over here from
Without stretching? Oh,
those
yeah.
apartments. So the
True.
idea is to see where I would have been. I'll start doing. The idea is to do every day minimum. And I don't care if I actually do a full exercise or not. Every day I need to do walk all the way over here, walk one lap around the track, come back minimum. So I'm having a lazy day, whatever. My minimum, gotta do that every day. One full lap around the track, come back. I don't need to touch this particular spot. This is where I'm doing all the workout based stuff. Plus, this thing is here, so even if it's storming outside or raining, I can come over here. Yeah, I'm not walking in the rain for that. Also, minimum every day, starting in the morning. I'm gonna turn on YouTube on the TV and try to do some yoga.
Yeah.
Or just stretch. I need to do stretch. Even if, I don't care if it's football stretches. I know I had to relearn some of those. I forgot them. Football stretches, yoga stretches. I forget what the stretches we've learned, but those. Or just if I can find a video just strictly stretching online to play on the TV in the movie.
Yeah, there's some.
So that's what I want to do.
Cool.
I'll go back and do some research on all that stuff tonight while I'm at work, but I'm gonna have it all. I'm gonna go from there. I bought 3 books. I'm gonna have to keep buying them again. One is gonna have my log for my food. And yes, I know I'm sitting here a long time. My back is really hurting. So, food. One's gonna have my food and extra like activities I've done throughout the day. What did I do each day? Worked out. What I did for the workouts. I'm gonna try my best to time them. I don't have a timer. Even if I bought one, I don't like working out with watches or anything on. I just never have. So I'll do what I can with that one. But I'm trying to do time based for everything. How long it takes me to walk out here and do everything. Come back, minimum. I want to do an hour a day of just exercise. Even if it just the walk is the exercise for the day. But minimum an hour. I want to get to the point where I can run from. I know it sounds like an insane goal, but again, this is for me. So, kiddo, in the future, I need you to be able, by the time we're done with this journey, to be able to sprint 80% from her house here around the track once and back as a full exercise. Like, that is your exercise for the day. That's the minimum what you can do at that point in time. I need to be able to do 100 push-ups as a regular daily, not daily, but on the push-up side of things, as a minimum I can do. Let's say I did that for like my daily exercise. Right now it's at 5, so 100 is probably a good time out. Again, I'm not looking for a set deadline to be able to do this. If it takes 4 years, it takes 4 years. But 4 years is my cap out. I need to be able to do that by then. You have wrist issues, so be aware you have wrist issues. Figure out a fix for that by then as well. Working around that, you gotta buy a brace and just do it with a brace. That's what you gotta do. You need to be able to do 100 flat sit-ups. That means laying flat, sitting up straight. 4 years. Everything's 4 years is the cap out for how long it's gonna take. But you need to do all those things. And then lunges. You need to be able to, I'm gonna say be able to do 100 lunges, but realistically speaking, we're not counting that initially. I'm gonna start with circling this whole thing. If you could pan out, baby. This whole, both courts and everything. That is your goal by the end of the year, to be able to do that 10 times. Not by the end of the year, by the end of a year, a full year, be able to do that 10 times all the way around. 10 laps of it. If that's more than 100, I know that's a bit excessive, but your option. Think about it. Your option is by the end of a full year to be able to do 10 around here, and or so it's either this one or a full lap of lunges around the track. You gotta walk over here, do a full lap of lunges around that track. That's a full mile of lunges, just straight, no stopping, and then go from there. So stretching is gonna be crucial over the next rest of this year. I expect you to be able to memorize every stretch you do, and make it count. So you don't have to be looking up stretches anymore. You should be able to know what all stretches you need to do every morning, minimum. Hopefully you can find a routine. This 6 months is not going to be the same as the full 4 years. I think you're going to struggle quite a bit doing a lot of this, just because 6 months, all I'm really expecting is to get down all the stretching and stuff. All that stuff comes first. By the time this is over, I want you to be in the most healthiest shape that you personally worked hard enough to get to. I'm just setting goals for myself because I want to be able to do it. So I ain't going back between you and I, but we know. They took down the hoops. Oh, probably so people wouldn't play.
Yeah.
Uh,
Oh, where is it? Reference.
Some places they took down the nets. They didn't take down the hoops, so that's strange. That's a specific
Because
choice.
people were still playing with the nets. We're poor. We play without nets.
I mean, I'm used to playing with nets. Like,
Exactly.
I got the legs, got the abs. Back is just gonna come with that. There's no way to. I'm not gonna focus on like specific muscle groups. Oh, is that an option? Nah, it's not important. Next, we're gonna try what I can do. The whole full video wasn't gonna be me doing exercises like all the way out, because I want to burn myself out and I can't walk back. But as it currently stands, I can only do 10 push-ups, and that's struggling to get 10. As it currently stands, sit-ups, I can barely break 15, so I'm gonna start myself out at 10 to be able to do 10 sit-ups without it hurting as bad as it does. If we're talking the flat sit-ups that I'm talking about, that is barely 10. Like, I can barely hit 10 without picking up my feet or anything. Lunges on this leg, I know for sure I can't do more than 5. On my bad leg, I can't do more than 5. Good leg, probably about 10, because like I said, I've lost a lot of muscle. So we're starting out with 10s of everything, minimum, every time you do workouts. You're not going to do what you did last time and just go at it with everything each day, or everything and then one gap in between. I know I said when we're walking, we're going to do every other day. Every day we do workout, it's going to be something different. So one day you'll focus on push-ups, and I know there's no really no pull-ups, but I'm going to start using resistance bands to do a lot of arm workouts. The goal is to not include weights. Minimum the first year. The first entire year, no weights. Second year, light weights, meaning like the hand ones you can carry with your hand. I will go to the gym, but again, gym will be more equipment based, not like bench pressing or anything like that. It'd be simply the fact that they have resources. I want to say treadmill. What is it called?
Elliptical?
Elliptical. They do have a shower room.
They have that zero gravity machine that you like.
Yeah. I also just don't want to spend a whole bunch of money on this gym and never use it. So you gotta use the gym. You gotta learn how to wrap your wrist up and just learn how to box with the wrapping. Intend to get some of that boxing back. Primarily what you'll be going to the gym for is that, honestly. And then, yeah. So you gotta do a minimum of something every time you go work out. One day you'll go boxing all the time. One day you'll go do push-ups. One day you'll go do sit-ups. Actually, sit-ups are gonna be a everyday thing except for the weekends. We'll come up with a full schedule for that, but for right now, push-ups one day, just working on arm stuff with resistance bands and everything. Boxing is just for a full hour. Next time after that is going to be your leg workouts and stuff. I'm focusing on that for 2 days straight. Every time you work at the security job, you're going to get out the truck for most of the time and practice walking as far as you can, whether your back hurts or not, to a point where eventually you can walk and do all the risers by walking without actually using the truck for any of it. Sleep practices, definitely need to practice getting to sleep when you need it. Year 2, so after I get to where I'm at next year, I'm going to start including actual football, soccer, all that stuff. Try including sports into it. Meaning you're going to relearn how to dribble, ball, basketball too. Basics, no games, no nothing. Just learning the actual basics of the sport. Since you didn't bother learning that from the beginning, it's a personal goal. Personal goal was I always wanted to master the basics, just so that way I at least knew what I was doing, because I did have the talent to be good at a lot of stuff. Doesn't mean you're gonna go do any of it because you just told yourself you're not gonna do it again, but you wanna do what you didn't do before, make it worth it. So for right now, we're gonna try a few basic tests, jump tests, and